5,000 videos. Let that number sit in for a second. That's not a typo. That is years and years of filming, uploading, failing, adjusting, and doing it again. And I'm going to compress everything that I have learned in those years over those thousands of videos into the next 10 minutes. By the way, I have over 600,000 subscribers on YouTube. Okay, I've made millions of dollars online. Because here's the thing, most of what people obsess on over YouTube, it really doesn't matter that much. Okay, they get super into the editing, the gear, the subscriber count. It's vanity. No one cares about what camera you're using or how many subscribers you have. The things that actually build a channel into a business, almost nobody talks about it. And by the end of this video, you are going to have the framework that I wish someone had told me back when I started, before I just turned on the camera and started going. Before video number one, would have made dramatically more money. I made a lot of money, but I would have made 10 times more, let's say. The monetization blueprint, the packaging formula, the consistency secret that really almost nobody makes it through. But I'm saving one thing for last, the single biggest shift in the creator landscape right now and why it means personal brand has never been more valuable than it is today. So don't skip ahead, guys, because it reframes everything, but you need the context. Now, I want to be straight with you before we get into this, okay? The first 100 videos that I made were super rough, man. Bad lighting, awkward delivery, thumbnails that looked just like made with PowerPointers. It was embarrassing, but we didn't have the great AI tools that we had back then. I didn't have money to hire thumbnail people. My click-through rate was embarrassing and I kept going anyway. Not because I was fearless, because I was stubborn enough to believe that volume would eventually teach me what advice I never could. It did. 5,000 videos later, here's the curriculum. Hey, I'm Lark, by the way, and I've built million-dollar businesses online, and I've grown millions of subscribers on social media doing it, including over 600,000 here on YouTube. On this channel, I show you exactly how to make money online. No hype, just what's actually working, okay? So here's the things that actually matter if you want to be on YouTube, and you should be on YouTube, man. You're watching this video, you know YouTube is the alpha platform. Lesson one, subscriber count is a vanity number. I know you've been told subscribers equals success. You can't have 0 subscribers, but you don't need millions. It's complete nonsense. I've seen channels with 50,000 subscribers that couldn't sell a $27 product, and I've seen channels with 10,000 subscribers generating $40, $50, $100,000 a month because they have the right product. The difference isn't size, it's trust. What actually matters is engagement. Are people commenting? Are they sharing? Are they replying to your emails? Do you have an email list? Are they buying when you recommend something? That's the real metric. Building a channel where people trust you enough to act on the things that you talk about. Money follows. So chase subscriber count for its own sake, and you'll have a big number and an empty business. I've seen it many times. Lesson two, monetize and do it shamelessly. You're building a business after all. Now, I cannot tell you how many creators I've watched spend years building an audience, and then they feel guilty about selling something to them, guilty about taking sponsors, guilty about doing affiliate marketing. Stop it. You're here to make fucking money. This is a business. Treat it like a business. Do affiliates, have an offer, start a newsletter, do consulting, sell something, take the sponsors, okay? The audience you're building right now is an asset. It's a business. Assets are supposed to generate returns. The creators who feel weird about selling are the ones who end up broke with a big following. Again, many such cases. The ones who monetize early and monetize often are the ones who have the survivability to be here 5 or 10 years later because they built an actual business that lets them sleep at night. Don't wait until you feel ready, okay? You're ready now. Lesson three, consistency is the entire game. Here's a stat I love about podcasting. It equally applies to YouTube. Do you know the number one predictor of a successful podcast? Not the audio quality, it's not the guest quality, it's not the niche. I mean, all that stuff's kind of important, but it's making it past episode 10, the number one thing. That's it, because the vast majority of people who start a podcast will quit before episode 10. They do 2 or 3 episodes, they get like 1 or 2 views, your mom listens to it 2 or 3 times as a sympathy listen. YouTube's the same, except the timeline is longer. You probably did 100 videos. Okay, you might need to make videos for a full fucking year before you see real traction. Most people can't do it, they give up way too soon, they don't want to build a business. A full year of uploading into the fucking fucking void. That's the price of entry. That's what most people cannot make it past. The creators who make it aren't more talented. They're the ones who were just too stubborn to give up. The ones still standing at month 12 when everyone else has already quit. If that's you, your chances of success are massively increased. Consistency is not a strategy, it is a prerequisite. Lesson 4, personal brand is not dying in the age of AI, it's actually accelerating. Never been a better time to build a personal brand. Here's what's happening right now. AI is flooding every platform with generated content. Generic articles, faceless videos, templated posts, and look, audiences are exhausted by it. And I run a few faceless channels, and it's hard to get traction with those faceless channels because people are going against AI, and so is the platform. People are actively looking for real humans with real human opinions and real experience to trust. That's you, your face, your voice, your specific take on things. That is the one thing that AI cannot replicate. The creators building strong personal brands right now, oh man, perfect time. They're going to have an enormous competitive advantage over the next 3 to 5 years. The age of the personal brand has never been more real. Start building now. The window's wide open, but it won't be open forever. Lesson 5, don't be fucking boring. Look, I know it sounds obvious. Maybe it isn't, I don't know. Because boring doesn't mean dull. Boring means predictable, safe, expected. It means making the same fucking videos in the same format with the same energy every single week because you're just optimizing for consistency over captivation, okay? Every video is a new opportunity to show yourself to the internet. Your viewer has 10,000 other things competing for their attention right now. If you give them a reason to look away, they will. Be excited about what you're doing, man. Be passionate. Change your energy, change your format. Ramp yourself up before you make a video. Surprise them. Say the thing that you've been avoiding because it feels too direct, it feels too personal. That's what people want, man. They want fucking honesty. The most watched videos on this channel are the ones where I stopped being careful and just said exactly what the hell I thought on my main YouTube channel. Be more of that, always. Lesson 6, choose your niche wisely. Like a business owner, not a hobbyist. Not all niches are equal. And I don't mean creatively, I mean financially. Now, some niches pay, for example, YouTube ad revenue-wise, they pay $2 per 1,000 views. Others pay $18 to $40. The difference between a YouTube channel that generates like $300 or $500 a month and one that's generating $10, $20, $30,000 a month is often just the niche. Those two channels get the same amount of views. The niches that pay are the ones where audiences have money and they're actively looking to spend it. Finance, business, real estate, AI, fitness, longevity, and a few others. These audiences have money, they buy courses, they buy subscriptions, they buy software, they buy coaching. Affiliate commissions in these spaces are significantly higher than other things. If you're choosing a niche now, if you're just getting started, choose one where your audience has money and intent to spend it. Ideally, it's something you're also passionate about, so you keep showing up every day to do it. Everything else is just content creation as a hobby, which is fine if you want a hobby, but if you want a business, it's a different thing. Lesson 7, your hook is the most important part of your video. You have approximately 3 seconds to convince a viewer to keep watching your video. 3 seconds. It's insane. If your first line of your video doesn't grab them, hey guys, just checking in today, how you doing? That sucks, okay? The lighting doesn't matter. The editing doesn't matter. People want value. They want results. The information inside is important, but they're gone if you don't hook them in the first 3 seconds. This is where you can use something like Claude. So every single time before you film, paste your topic in and ask it to generate 20 hook variations for you. Curiosity hooks, fear hooks, outcome hooks, contrarian hooks. Then take those and pick the 3 strongest. Test them. Keep what performs. Stop guessing your hooks. Use AI to help you generate options that are likely to convert at a higher rate, and then use your personal judgment to pick the winner. Again, don't let AI do the thinking for you. Use the AI to help execute. Your retention rate will thank you later. Lesson 8, engagement loops. The best YouTube videos are structured like a good TV series. They keep you answering questions while simultaneously opening up new ones. Every few minutes, you want to tease something coming later. I do this at the start of the videos for this channel. Hey guys, there's gonna be this great thing later on. Make sure you watch it. You gotta watch lesson number 7, right? I'm gonna show you the exact tool that I use for this, but first, The mistake I made here cost me real money, and I'll get to that in a second. We just open up 2 loops, right? Now the users went, oh shit, how did he lose money? Wow, oh my God, I gotta stick around and watch that. These are the reasons that viewers stay to the end instead of clicking away at the 3-minute mark. Build them intentionally into every script. The viewer should always be waiting for something. Lesson 9. Editing is not the variable. Look, I spent the first year of my YouTube career that convinced that just better editing was the thing standing between me and the big growth I was looking for. It wasn't. The most viral videos on YouTube right now are often some of the simplest ones. There's channels of creators who literally just turn on the camera and talk. One person, one camera, one idea delivered with conviction. That's it. Editing's nice. Don't re-edit these videos, right? Editing can enhance great content, but it cannot save bad content. If your ideas suck, if your hook is forgettable, if your niche is wrong, no amount of jump cuts and motion graphics is gonna fix it. Sorry. Get the fundamentals right first, then worry about production quality. Lesson number 10, thumbnails and titles. Look, they should not be an afterthought. They are the job, okay? Your packaging is critically important. Your thumbnail and your title are really the only thing a viewer sees before they decide whether or not to click. Everything else, that script you spent hours on, the edits you spent all the time on, the research, none of that shit matters. And it only gets seen if the packaging works. A great video with a bad thumbnail gets ignored. A good video with a great thumbnail likely gets watched. So spend as much time on your title and thumbnail as you probably spend on your script. Now that ratio might feel wrong to you, but do it anyway. You'll get better over time. Test different thumbnails. You have A/B testing features on YouTube, use it. Study your click-through rate. Packaging is the lever that most creators pull last. It should be right at the top of your list. Lesson 11, short-form content is not a trend, it's the machine. Post 2 short-form videos to your main channel every single day. Here's the cheap version. Run your long-form videos through Opus Clips. It'll then pull out the best moments automatically. It'll add captions, format for vertical, easy. Post 2 a day, done. Here's the pro version. Script them yourself using Claude. Take your main script, rewrite shorts out of that. That's what we do for this channel. Hire a VA to clip and edit them properly. Sharper hooks, tighter edits, better performance. They'll do better, trust me. Either way, the shorts are feeding the algorithm constantly, whether you're just doing it cheaply and quickly with Opus or actually going the full route. They're introducing your channel to new audiences every single day, and they're doing it from content that you already made. Again, you just repurpose your existing script using the AI to rewrite the shorts. 2 shorts a day, every day. This should not be negotiable. If you're serious about growth, you have to be doing this, and then you can post those shorts on TikTok, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, 5,000 videos. Look, here's what it all comes down to. Stop chasing subscribers, build trust. Monetize now. You're running a business, guys. Please, please, please. You're running a fucking business. Don't be afraid to ask for money. Ask for the sale. You have to do it. Consistency is the price of entry. Pay it, okay? Your personal brand is the most valuable asset in the AI era. I'm telling you, real human creators are gonna kill it. Don't be boring ever. Choose a niche where your audience has money. Your hook is the most important 3 seconds in you're ever gonna film in a video. Build engagement loops. Keep people waiting, keep them engaged for what is going to come next. Editing will not save your bad content. Fix fundamentals first. Packaging is the job. Thumbnails and titles, baby, first and always. And do not ignore short form content. If you are, you're massively underperforming people who are prioritizing it, okay? Every single day without exception. Now, the thing I told you I was saving, single biggest shift in the creator landscape right now. You see, remember I teased that at the start, and now we're gonna talk about it. I hope you've been waiting for it. Look, AI is making faceless, generic, templated content easier than ever to produce, which means the internet is about to be absolutely flooded with it. The one thing that cuts through all that noise, real humans with real opinions that people actually trust. That's what personal brand is. That's what YouTube builds. Long form content on YouTube is so valuable. The window to build trust is open right now. It will not stay open forever. At some point, the AI will get too good, but you can build a personal brand now. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because in the next video, we're breaking down more ways to make money on the internet. Thanks for watching.